All right, welcome to Chapter 4 on Graphing and Linear Equations. This is Section 4.2 on equations and lines. So the slope-intercept formula is y equals mx plus b. So we've probably seen this, throughout our math career at least once in the past. And remember, m is the slope and b is basically our y-intercept. So that's where it's going to hit the y-axis, okay? And it's at 0, comma b. So if this is a -4, it's at 0, -4. This is at 8, it's 0, comma 8, okay? Now, if given the slope and the intercept, we can write the equation in the slope-intercept form. From there, we can also draw the graph of the line. So if we know the slope and the intercept, we just plug in m here and the b here, and we've got our slope-intercept formula. Then from there, we can actually graph the line if that's the next thing they ask. So not always do they ask that, but sometimes it will. So first off, here we have an example. It says, if our slope is 3/4 and our y-intercept is 0, 8, write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. Okay, well, we're just going to say y equals our slope, which is 3/4, and then x, and then plus 8. And that is all we need to do, okay? Now, if we wanted to graph it or something else, we're going to look at that in a little bit, but that's all that this one is asking for. Now this one, they give us lines and they tell us find the equation of the line. Okay, so what do we need? Well, we need to find what the slope is and we need to find the b. Okay, well, b in this case looks like it hits at 4. So b is 4. Now what is slope? Well, remember, slope is rise over run. So this is going to go, maybe we can start here. We can use this point and we can use this point. So we're going to go right, how many? 2. And we're going to go down, how many? -4. So the rise is -4. The run is 2. And so that's going to be a -2. So from there, we can get y equals slope, which we said was -2, times x, plus b, which was 4. And that is the equation of our line. Now this one, what about this? Well, this one, guess what our slope is? Our slope is undefined, remember. Because on a vertical line, it's going to be something over 0, and we can't divide by 0, so our slope is undefined. Well, we don't have a b either. B, we don't know. We don't know that. All we can get out of this is x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2 is all we get. And that's our equation. That's the whole equation that we can get out of this line. Because, if we plug in x is equal to 2, it doesn't matter. We get all the different y's. All the y's are there. And so that is our equation of the line here. Okay, what about this one? Well, this one, it looks like we have the point -4, -3, and we have the point 3, -3. And we also have an intercept. Okay, so our b is equal to a -3. And what do we know about the slope? Well, if we remember a horizontal line like this, the slope equals 0. Now we could go ahead and solve it and take -3 minus a -3, which will be 0. And then we can take 3 minus a -4, and that's going to be 7. So 0 over 7, well, that's still just 0. Okay, so what do we get? Well, we get y equals this, -3. And that is our whole line. Okay, so sometimes it's really nice as far as what shows up, and we can get it easily. If we remember horizontal lines, the slope is 0, or in the case before, the vertical lines, the slope is undefined. Okay. Okay, what about this one? Well, this one, it looks like we have the point -2, 1, and the point -1, -2. And we have an intercept. It looks like it barely got it there, but it looks like it's going to be b is equal to a -5. Okay. So now we need to find either the slope one way or the other. We can do rise over run. We can go, okay, well, we're going from here to here. That's 1. And we're going from here to here, and we're going 1, 2, 3. So that's a -3. So the rise is, so this is going to give us m equals -3 over 1, or m equals -3. And so now we have our slope, we have our intercept, and so now we can write y equals m, -3x minus 5. And that is the equation of the line in the slope-intercept form. Okay. All right, so let's pause there and we'll come back with more.